good football in the first half, but so much character in the second half.
You must have done my post-match analysis to the players, because it was exactly what I said to them. I said to them the first half was a half where we really imposed ourselves on the game with our pressing and our passing. And in the second half, it was a game about character, playing into a strong wind and horrific rain, and you know the pitch wasn't ideal, and we showed all the character. And you know, I think that the result's a terrific result for us tonight, and you know, tells you everything about my group of players, because it was a game where character was required in abundance, and they showed that. Really, really pleased.
Is it fair to say that the other players fed off the performance in the second half from Andy Webster and Danny Seaborn?
Yeah, I think that they're very strong for us at this moment in time. But you know, throughout the team, you know, I thought there was some really, really strong performances. You know, Adam's gone without a lot of football, and I thought he was very strong for us tonight. You know, I thought his influence in the first half was terrific, and you know, really pleased because you know, Bristol were on the back of a good win at the weekend. We had a disappointing result at Leyton Orient, but you know, I think that the one thing about this group of players is they've responded to defeat very well, and they've come back very strong from that, and I'm really pleased. You know, it was interesting. I was watching an interview with Mourinho last night, and you know, he spoke about his team, and he spoke about the evolution of his team, and I think it's very similar here. You know, we've got to realise where we've come from at the start of this season, what we've gone through, and how much these young players have progressed. And we're trying to change the DNA, the style of football of this football club, and the progress has been terrific in my opinion. But we are still at the early stages of it, and we're chatting about that as a staff. You know, in the last couple of days, we are in the early stages of it. We want to change many aspects about this football club. But it will take time. But the pleasing thing is that we are getting results, even in the short term.
There was a real confidence in the way they played in the first half, wasn't there?
We worked really hard. It was interesting, you know. When I looked at the Leyton Orient game, there was aspects of our play that, you know, weren't like us. We worked really hard in terms of the way we press and the tightness of our midfield and the lines. And when I watched the game back, there was details that we didn't work towards that we normally work towards. So we spent Saturday really getting back to the basics of our shape, and then again on Monday, and we went over the analysis on our own training on Monday rather than the opposition, because it was vital that we got back to doing what we do best, and it was hugely evident in the first half. You know, I thought the two strikers in the first half were exceptional, and not just in possession but out of possession. And you know, we look more like ourselves tonight, but really pleased, and like I say, you know, steps in the right direction.
Nathan got an assist for the second goal.
Yeah.
Good game all round.
I thought he was excellent. You know, he's very dangerous for us, and I think that the one thing that was evident tonight was because of his movement and the stretch in the game, it allowed Frank Musa the space to go and play in. And I thought he was brilliant tonight, you know, and I made a slight tactical change in the second half. They changed things, and they looked to get Thomas into the hole, so I decided to play with a more defensive midfield player. And although we didn't look a great attacking threat in the second half, the most important thing was that we seen the game out and that we took the 3 points, and that was very pleasing.